Today, I'm gonna be doing what if Deku had Meliodas' powers. In this one, Deku's dad is a demon. That's why he left. He didn't want uh, nobody to find out. Because I'm gonna say, in this version of My Hero, demons aren't allowed, and they already killed half the demons. So, but when Deku's quirk gets found out, it's gonna be seen as a quirk. They won't know he's a demon. So, um, yeah, let's get started. So the story starts off in middle school, and the teacher talking and stuff. Deku don't do that muttering stuff. He all cool, and his quirk. They already his quote unquote quirk. They already discovered it. He's like he's the strongest in the class. Him and Bakugo, they cool, but Bakugo and him train a lot, so they pretty strong. Like Bakugo and him, they cool. But Bakugo is stronger than in canon, but Deku's still stronger. So, the teacher come in class, with the papers, and he was like, "What do you guys want to be?" Throw the papers up and shit like that. You already know, and then Bakugo and Deku start doing on their cool and shit. But when Bakugo tried to say that I'm the best stuff, Midoriya shut him down real quick, and he the one with the speech, cause Midoriya's he kind of prideful in this one, I could say, but he cool. He ain't go just like beat y'all for no reason, but he is pretty prideful, and he kind of like a more serious version. No, not more serious, more calmer version of Bakugo. So he says all that, yada yada. He said, some what do you? I'm gonna go to UA. Me and Bakugo, we're gonna be the best, and nobody can ever stand up to us. And we're gonna show everybody that we're gonna be the two strongest heroes in the world, and stuff like that. And then so it, everybody else is looking at them like mad and stuff, but they really can't do nothing because Deku and Bakugo would school them motherfucker. You know? So then they Bakugo and Midoriya, they had a home. They walk together. They literally live right next to each other, and so they go in that little street like where Deku got attacked, and the thing it attacks Bakugo, and I really don't know how Deku, cause his strength isn't on All Might level yet. He's strong, but not that strong yet. So he tries to use his demon powers. Like he gets that mark on his forehead. Not the one you see right there. It's the first demon mark we see Meliodas have. So he tries to use that, but it's still not working because the sludge villain, it's made of sludge, and he's not strong enough to, beat it yet. So then All Might shows up and he sees Deku trying to fight the sludge villain, and he sees it's not working. So he says, Detroit Smash, I think. I can't remember, but it is what it is, right? So then he saves Bakugo, and Bakugo's all mad because he got captured, caught up, and Deku's over here like, you're weak, bro, and shit like that. They start arguing, and All Might's like, kid, you're kind of strong. Uh, what is your training method, and what's your quirk? Deku says, my quirk name, I really don't know. By the way, if anybody even watches this video, can y'all make up a quirk name or whatever, and stuff like that. And so he says, I really don't know my quirk. I really don't know what my quirk name is. I was never told, and uh, I really don't train. I was born like this. I have genetics. And All Might looks at him like, that kid is damn prideful in his head. And he asks Bakugo, and Bakugo says, my quirk is explosion. And uh, I, I don't. I train a lot. This dude Deku don't really gotta train, but I gotta train a whole lot and stuff like that, you know. And Deku. So then Deku and Bakugo they go home. They say bye or whatever, and Deku goes home, and his mom's like, "Where have you been? It's kind of late, Deku." He was like, "I was just out, mom." And Deku's kind of he's not mean to his mom. He just don't know how to like he's just weird to his mom. He's just weird. He don't really know how to act towards his mom. He don't know how to show affection that much. So he goes in his room. His mom thinks he's a weird kid. So so then the 10 month starts and Deku starts training and he's because he really didn't train. He really didn't try to figure out what he could do with his quirk. He really didn't care. He just he didn't do anything. So he finally starts training. He finally learns how to like activate the the demon mark like without having as much strain and uh as much effort, so he can use it much easier now. And he increases his strength a lot. Like he's on, I would say, in terms of combat, he's on Stain's level right now. Stain and speed and with strength, he's probably on 20%. 20% one for all, and but he doesn't have one for all yet. Because All Might really didn't see the potential in Deku. Because Deku really didn't try. He really didn't care. So All Might really didn't really think to give Deku his quirk. So yeah, Deku doesn't have one for all yet. If y'all want to get one for all, then just say so, and I'll get one for all. So so him and Bakugo train a lot. Like they're always training. Him and Bakugo together, and Bakugo got stronger, and Deku. So finally, the 10 months are up. Deku he's increased himself a lot. So is Bakugo. Uh, They're walking in the thing, and they sit down in the chairs, and they're talking. And then Lita, with his bitch ass, always gotta say something. He says, "You two should not be talking." On some stupid shit. He need to mind his own business. I hate that character so much. So he starts saying some stupid shit, and then Deku says, "Mind your own damn business before I kick your ass." Well, he don't say all that. He just said, mind your business before you get slapped in your mouth." Exactly like that. Before you get slapped in your mouth. And Lita, he's like, "Is that a threat?" And Deku said, What did I say? Mind your own business or get slapped." And then Lita just Lita starts doing his stupid thing where he likes to get mad and point his hand at you, and Deku grabs his hand and start squeezing it, and then President Mike says, "Hey, stop that over there now." And Deku stops grabbing his hand and sits down, and Lita thinks in his head, "I couldn't even move. Why is he so strong?" And stuff like that. So then Deku and Bakugo go back to talking, and President Mike continues his speech. And then finally, Deku and Bakugo find out they're not in the same area, so they say, "All right, whatever. Let's see who can get more points." And Bakugo says, "Let's see who can get more points," and Deku says, "I bet." And so they start trying to gather up points, stuff like that. Deku, he's just going by destroying robots, just simply punching them. He's got he ran into a bunch of 1 point robots, destroyed like 20 of those. Then he ran into like 6 2 point robots. and then he ran into a bunch of 3-pointers, and then uh, it comes to the 0-pointer attack, and so the 0-pointer comes and it crushes your Uraraka. The rocks crush your Uraraka, and he sees her and he's like, "Should I save her? Oh no!" And he decides, "Why not?" And he punches the 0-pointer like a bunch of times because he ain't really. Well, he could destroy it. Yeah, he does destroy it with one punch, and then he just falls to the ground and like he punches it, jumps off of it, and lands a backflip, and then just walks away, and then he grabs the rocks off your rock and says, "Are you okay?" And she says, "Yeah, but thank you. You're so cool." He says, "Yeah, whatever," and then walks away. Like he's cold to people he doesn't know, but he's not a dick. So he just walks away, and and she's like, what a peculiar person, and shit like that. And then Deku he walks out of the arena because he knows he got enough points to get first, and he walks out and goes home. Well, he waits outside for Bakugo, and then after the test is over, Bakugo shows up, and they walk home, and so Bakugo goes to his house, and then Deku goes to his. He sits around for a few days. He just sits around, doesn't really care. He knows he passed. So he just sits in his room, just looking at the ceiling. He really doesn't do anything. He may train a few times, do a few push-ups. So the day finally comes to when he gets the letter in All Might. He's the one who sends him the video. He's like, "You got the most points on the entrance exam, and you set a new record for the most points. Uh, you're gonna be a great hero one day." And Deku's like, Deku really doesn't care, because he really isn't that big of an All Might fan. He's more of a, he really doesn't really care at all. He'll still take his notes on people's powers, but he really doesn't care as much as regular Deku. So the so that's where I'm gonna end it. I kind of rushed this video, if I'm gonna be honest. So if some things just don't add up, I'll probably redo this because it is my first what if. I'm gonna get better. So thank you for watching if you watched all the way through.